Hello, I'm Alicia Fogden.
And I'm Elizabeth Anderson.
And welcome to Taking Stock. There are claims being made this week that genetically modified crops will be being grown in South Australia. One Mallee farmer said he was told by a WA grower that GM seed was sold into SA this season, which was thought to have been trucked back out after harvest. It's a scenario firmly ruled out by the state government, Biosecurity SA and Viterra. However, the claims have reignited the GM debate, with Grain Producers SA pushing to have the moratorium lifted as financial benefits remain to be seen.
In the early 2000s, more than 30,000 hectares in the southeast of SA and Western Vic were set aside for the planting of blue gums. Now there is a shift back to farming, with about 20,000 hectares of reclaimed grazing and cropping land expected to hit the market in the next few years. Agents say there has already been considerable interest in properties in this area, with it only expected to rise.
The Australian wheat industry has received its most positive market signals for months, with news India has removed a 10% import duty on wheat. There's been speculation that India might need to import about 5 million tonnes after shortages from a drought. Australia is well positioned to target the Indian market with basis levels at competitive levels on the international stage. It is also freight advantage compared to competitors out of North America. On Tuesday, East Coast January wheat futures were $220 a tonne, a slight rise off seasonal lows.
And the ongoing debate about the fate of the S. Kidman & Co properties looks to be finally settled, with the announcement that the federal government has approved the sale to a partnership between Gina Rinehart and Chinese backers under the name Australian Outback Beef. The price tag on the sale sits at $365.5 million for the 100,000 square kilometre property, with Ms Rinehart expected to have an overall beef herd size of more than 300,000 head of cattle, once combined with her existing agricultural operations. The sale also included the provision for properties Anna Creek Station and The Peak to be sold to the Williams family of Coober Pedy for $20 million. For more on these story and others, pick up a copy of this week's Stock Journal.